Hey y'all, it's your girl Jaye Valentine, and I'm working with Chi-Town Urban Radio.
Yo, this your boy Young Chi-Town, man.
What's going on, world? It's the big homie DJ JT the Don.
Girl Alana D, Reginae, aka Miss Lil Body.
Hey, I'm Zaga Satanica.
Tune in to Chi-Town.
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 Listening to Chi-Town
Urban Radio on UBM Jams.
Chicago Urban Radio. Whoa.
Chi-Town Urban Radio, the best place to be at on a Saturday day. It's the one and only, the craziest, the coolest, but realest guy on the radio today, man. I'm talking about Chi-Town Urban Radio. It's your boy, DJ Malone. Hey, man, we got a special guest into the building, man. Now, you guys know I love to bring you the hottest artists around, and today people is no exception. You want to go ahead and tell the people who you are to the building?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there? I'm the Southern Belle Jaye Valentine, and I'm an R&B singer.
What up? What up? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. It's a little rainy out here, but you know I'm doing all right. How about you?
Hey, I like the dedication though, man. I like it. So, Jaye Valentine, tell my listeners and my people a little bit about you. How did you get started into this rap?
Sure. So I'm actually a singer. I'm an R&B artist, and I've been singing since I was very little girl in the church. You know, my dad sang, and I just kind of grew up in that world. So I started doing it professionally though, and like going to the studio at the age of 13.
Okay. And were you in the choir?
I was.
Where were you? Alto?
You know, back in the day I was a soprano, but I would say I'm a alto now.
Okay. When I was, this is way back then.
Yes.
When I was in choir when I was in middle school.
Oh.
Now, at first I was a baritone.
Okay.
Then they put me on the bass.
Oh, okay,
so,
okay.
You know, you can
got
only
the
imagine.
deep voice.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's the very white, the sexy.
Yeah, the very white. Yeah. So as when you were in choir, when did you realize that you had this talent to, to sing like that?
You know, I don't know. Like, so my dad sings really, really well, and I remember him trying to teach me how to control my voice. And I think, he wanted to be encouraging, but he probably thought, this girl, she ain't got it. But I wanted to work at it because I wanted to be like him, and I knew I loved music. And then when I sang at church, my first solo, and everybody like stood up and clapped, and that's when I knew I was like, okay, people like it.
Okay,
So.
Okay, definitely, man. Well, let me ask you this now. As far as this rap game, well, in this music game, I
yes,
say,
sure.
What will be one of who would be inspirations?
My inspirations? My favorite singer of all time is actually Aretha Franklin, so I'm kind of old school. Okay. My second favorite is probably Whitney Houston.
Okay, so
yeah, definitely. Nowadays, more recent, I guess I'm a Brandy fan. I like real singers.
hey, that's real though.
Don't get me wrong. I like to dance and I like other stuff too, but those are the people that inspire me and that make me want to be a singer.
Real.
That's
real.
Yeah.
Real. Hey man, this is Chi-Town Urban Radio, man. Make sure you guys tune in. Go to thecore94.com or go to the TuneIn app, whatever you do on your phone. I know you got your phone in, so you ain't got a lot of me. Go to the TuneIn app. Look up the Core 94, man. We're on there, man. So, Jay, let me ask you this before we go and listen to some music.
Sure.
Now, who would you like to work with? Explain to me. Somebody that you would like to work with.
That's a great question. I would love to work with like Brandy. I mean, I know she hasn't done a lot lately, but I think the song will be dope. I would love to work with Lauryn Hill because she's a beast on the vocal. She's a beast when she's spitting all around. I think that'd be hot. I do like Amila J. She seems really cool. She looks, she's sweet. She's beautiful. Yeah. I think that would be hot. That would freshen up the sound too. So.
Okay. I like her flavor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do. She got that like West Coast vibe.
Real.
I
like it though, man.
She cool and she can dance. I like to give a show too. So I think that would be complimentary. So.
Okay, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is Chi-Town Urban Radio, man. Make sure you guys stay in tune. We're gonna be right back. Chi-Town Urban Radio. Let's go. 11:30 to 1:30 a.m. with your boy DJ Malone. Now, you guys know, I've been here for. Let me turn myself down. I've been here for about a good 3 months now, and these two ladies that are in the building with me. Now, you already met Jaye Valentine, man. You need notice how I say you want to get to know these females. Notice how I say that because I think I believe that they're going to be on the rise. But we do have another special guest. We got Boss Lady Jaye. What's going on?
Hello. How y'all doing?
I like how you said it. She said, "Hello, man."
Yes, I have my different. I'm a little though, but I love it.
Okay.
And people usually love it. So, hello.
That's what's up. So
we got the Jays in the building.
Hey.
Look.
Hey, that's what's
Yes.
up. Hey.
Chi-Town Radio.
And we spell it the same.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
actually
I've
my
never-
middle name.
So my middle name starts with a J, but I decided to change up, flip the script on the spelling.
Baby.
I think we connected on
that's
some
crazy.
kind of wavelength or something.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
what can we do to get this
This collabo
this collabo to happen?
I knew you were gonna ask that.
It has to be. It's like it's
distance.
needed.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
So tell my listeners about you, what you plan to do for the summer, what you got going on, man, who you is, everything, the 411.
All right. First off, pay-per-view the mixtape. That is what I'm pushing right now. It is my new mixtape. I have 20 tracks on it. It's available online. You can download it. Follow me on Instagram at BossLadyJ, JAYE713. I'm doing shows all summer. I'm connected with Chemistry Live. Shout out to Mankind. Shout out to Serve All ENT. Just working. I just dropped this project 2 weeks ago. I'm working on the next one, and I'm definitely going to get this gorgeous lady on it.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, we need that collab. So I got a few collabs on the project. Mr. 380, Gojo, Surreal, Mankind, of course. I got some good features on there.
Okay.
I really love the independent artists, the upcoming artists. So that's who I cling to more. We jamming, you know, we understand each other, and we got good music. So I put a project together that has a lot of original tracks and a few like the one you want, the one that you like, the Ritz Carlton. So it's just something to vibe to. I'm just getting my catalog up. Really want people to feel me, get a good vibe of what I do. You know, I'm not just one way. I like to do the whole thing. You understand me?
That's real. I like that. I like how you said that. So Jaye Valentine, man.
Yes.
Back to you now.
Yes.
Where did that name come from? The Jaye Valentine.
So, like I was mentioning earlier, my middle name actually starts with a J, and my last name is Valentine. So I just wanted to, you know, flip up the script with the spelling. I didn't want it to just be like J dot.
It's sexy.
You know,
girl.
it's sexy.
It is
People like my
sexy,
name.
girl.
You know what?
We
though?
tested it out on a couple of people, and they was feeling it, so we went with it.
You know what though?
Yes.
There's been a lot of successful Valentines.
Well, you know, I'm trying to be right in that hierarchy. You know what I'm saying?
That Brooke Valentine.
Brooke Valentine.
Hey.
Yep.
Who can ever forget about that? That
Yeah.
was a nice area
And
that they had.
she's from Houston, right? So
That's right.
there you go.
So
Next
I mean,
generation.
So no, you being from Houston.
Yes.
What would you say? Now, matter of fact, what part of Houston are you from?
I'm actually from a small town called Lamar, Texas. Where you from? Where you
Girl,
from?
shut up,
Where
girl.
you from? Don't know about Lamar. What you
Girl, I
talking about?
grew up in Lamar, Texas City.
No, you
Get your
didn't.
life. Get your
No, what?
tracks.
What you know about that Lake
Girl,
Road?
girl, get your life. look at this.
The country girls, the island girls, and the 409 is represented up in here.
Yeah, my grandmother's from down there. She married a pastor from Galveston, and I grew up down there. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Like, I'm like
Yeah,
tripping
look
out
what you
right.
doing now,
But wait,
boy,
but
boy.
so I never met Boss Lady Jaye before in person, but we've been kind of like Facebook and Instagram stalking each other and supporting each other, reposting and stuff. So like I'm really excited to meet her, and I'm happy to meet her, and like I think we just connected somewhere. I don't know what's going on,
that's
but the stars
crazy.
are aligned tonight.
And I really don't tell people when I do interviews, especially when there's multiple people.
Yes.
I don't tell them. For the simple reason, because you may never know.
Somebody be like, I'm beefing with them. I ain't coming in.
But see, on Chi-Town of the radio, I like to bring people
You like the
together,
surprises.
and that's the thing.
Did that.
Happy family.
Did that.
Oh,
Man.
it's like love connections. But like nobody's from 409.
I stayed down there. I went to school like 2 years. I came back to Houston, but I went to
She
school
said,
down
"Shut
there.
up, get your life."
Girl,
I like the way
that
you
is
talk.
crazy.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
I love it.
Right
Jaye.
before I came, like my brothers from down there called me, and I was really surprised. It just made my day. So this just completed the day. It just rounded off really well.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know about that down there,
What you-
girl. What is it? The Lamar Cougars?
Oh my
Girl.
gosh!
Oh, man.
Wait, we don't want to talk about that. I was
a
a cheerleader, so you know I was repping hard.
Man,
what's up.
That's cool.
Let's get back to this music though. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about this later. I'm gonna have to get her up.
Let me ask you this then, Jay.
Yes.
Where would you like to perform? If you could perform anywhere, where would it be at and why?
I want to perform in the UK
The UK.
because people there, I think, appreciate like real music, real artistry. You get an eclectic mix of people. It's just the place to be. I would love to perform in the UK.
Yeah. Okay. Any
Yeah.
part of the
maybe
UK?
Glastonbury. I think it'll be so fun. I think it'll be so dope. You know, you get a mixed bag of people, and I think it'll be really hot.
Okay, definitely. Now, is there any producers you would like to work with?
You know, it's so interesting that you say that. I want to work with a producer that knows how to produce R&B. So when you find that
That's
person,
real.
please call me.
That's real. Because a lot of, I'm gonna be honest with you, as a producer
You know-
myself, there's a lot of producers. They don't understand what goes into
They don't.
R&B. There's
They don't.
instrumentations, there's composing.
They don't.
There's a lot of stuff that goes
Well, and
into making
it's
R&B. track.
absolutely making the track, and then I mean R&B nowadays you can do like a really simple track that has like a dope bass line or something, but you got to know how to engineer and record and produce those vocals.
Real.
So you have to be pretty multifaceted and really have the ear for okay, what's catchy, what's the melody over a simple beat. That's cool too, but.
Real.
When you find somebody, call me. I'll fly
I-
to Chi-Town.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I like the commitment right there. She said
I'm
she was flying
dead
to Chi-Town.
serious.
That's what's
I'm
up.
dead serious.
That's what's up. Okay.
And don't get me wrong. I currently work with a gentleman. His name is Jaye Wilcox, and he is fire. He's fire. He's very talented. But you know, as an artist, you grow and you want to mix up your sound. And you know, I'm definitely interested in working with some people who know how to produce R&B. So.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Now, let me ask you this. This is a more deeper question.
Oh gosh.
How do you go about knowing that that's the right beat? That's the right production. That's the right. I
Absolutely.
really like that. How do you go about choosing your beats?
Okay, personally, I don't think you know because I have a team of people, right? So I might like something and they like, ooh, that's a whack, Jay, or I don't know about that. And they're open enough to say, okay, well, if you can write to that, go ahead. So I might like something or I might not like something. And my producer, there's been my single right now. I was like, I don't want to write today. I'm not in the mood for that today. I don't feel like it. He was like, go on ahead, write to it. That's going to be your summer hit. And lo and behold, that was the song that kind of started getting a little bit of buzz in Houston. So I don't think there's a formula. I think you have to be open-minded. You have to be not only that creative soul, but you have to be logic and strategic and listen to people when they say I like that or I don't. So I take it all in and make a decision.
You know what I liked about you? When we met at the
Yes.
93.7 thing.
Yes.
And you came up to me and say, "Hey, my name is Jaye Valentine. Can I take a picture?" It made me feel good.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
fact is that you were open to go out to the DJs.
Oh, yeah.
And that goes a long way. Well, especially with me. I'm just speaking on me.
Sure.
It goes a long way because artists don't do that at showcases.
R&B artists don't do that too. Well, my manager's a DJ, so that's really what kind of opened my mind to it because as a singer, especially in this market, in the Houston market, you're intimidated a little bit by all the rappers that are around and you're like, well, they don't really want to hear what I have to say. They don't want to hear R&B. So, I mean, she kind of opened my mind. DJ Shay, shout out to DJ Shay, GMT Radio, and my team just kind of opened my mind to let's try a different route. Let's work the record like rappers do. So I'm out at the clubs, I'm out in the hood, I'm out. You will see Jaye Valentine everywhere. I'm at Drink Houston, I'm at Faces. I'm like, everywhere. Am I will be at Timmy Chance if you gonna be there, I'll be there.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a DJ there, I'm there.
I'm going down. That's what's up.
We
That's
working
what's
over
up.
here.
So now you're in the clubs, you're working the record and everything else
Yes.
like that. Let me ask you this. What would be one of the hardest things trying to work a record? What is one of the hardest things that you had to deal with as an artist?
Well, I mean, just related to the last point, I mean, you hear a lot of hip hop in the clubs. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I like to dance too. And sometimes, you're not sure people will be receptive to hearing somebody singing. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be, I think it takes a certain talent and ear for a DJ to even work in an R&B record nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So,
I get what you're saying.
that's definitely a challenge.
Do you feel like R&B, I'm not going to say it's dead or anything, but do
Yeah.
you feel like it's becoming a lost art?
I think it's becoming a diluted art, meaning it's before you had very easily distinguishable lines between genres, and now you have rappers singing, singers rapping. You got people from Australia doing, urban music. You got you just got a mix of things, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You just, as an artist, you have to just kind of keep up with things and keep your stuff fresh. You can still throw in those old school elements, but you got to just know what people want to hear, you know, and keep your ear to the street.
That's real. That's real. Let's get into your joint, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. This night only.
This night only.
Now I'm a virgin to hearing this, so
Okay.
this will be my first time hearing.
I'm your first.
So you're gonna actually get.
There you go.
So you get to hear.
Y'all get to watch
my very reaction to it as it plays and everything else like that. So explain to me and the listeners about the track.
Okay, y'all. It's called This Night Only. It's produced by Jarrell Wilcox. I mentioned him earlier, and the premise is basically a lady walking up to a guy and saying, "Hey, you know, let's dance, let's do this. I'm feeling you. Let's break it down." You know what I'm saying? So just approaching the guy.
Okay, definitely, man.
Basically.
Jaye Valentine, Chi-Town Number Radio. Let's go.
I wanna taste of that. I'm looking at you when you're looking back. I peep that, don't hold back. If you put it in the middle, I'ma throw it back.
Yo, Urban Radio, the best place to be at on a Saturday night, man. Hey, what you heard before Kendrick Lamar, This Night Only.
Yes.
I really like that joint, man. It brings me back to the Sierra when Sierra first came out. It brings me back to that essence. I like music that gives me nostalgia.
Sure.
So
me too.
If it can make me rock, you see, I was trying to mix it in, trying to figure something out. So
you
if
did
it gives me nostalgia, man, if I can really mix to it, I really enjoy it, man.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for the feedback.
Okay.
I hope the listeners liked it too.
What's your plans with the record?
Well, like I was talking to you the other day at the 937 joint. We're just going through the DJ camps, and this is actually my first touch point to the Midwest. Like we haven't made it to the Midwest yet, so I was uber excited to work with you and to talk about, you know, getting into that market and things like that. So just working like the DJ camps. That's why I've been at the clubs and things like that. And we've been working not just Houston though. We've been like all over the U.S. So we're really trying to make it a national record and like get airplay and things like that. So
how important do you think it is to brand yourself?
It's extremely important. No matter if you're a singer, if you're a brand of soap, if you sell microphones, I mean, branding is everything. People aren't buying your music; they're buying into your brand. I think it's extremely important.
I think in this day of age, the brand. Let me see, what's the word I'm looking for? Branding is basically not necessarily your gimmick, but that's your way in. Look at Carly B. Mm-hmm. And you look at situations like that, and Carly, not to knock her or whatever she does, she just don't appeal to me on a musical level.
She might not, but people like her. She's likable. She's funny. She's real. She talks about her story. She's not hiding it. So I went, coincidentally, the other day, looked on YouTube at a few of her videos because I was like, what's the buzz about? What is everybody talking about? She's funny. She's likable. So people will go ahead and listen. So there you go. A few YouTube views for Cardi B from Jay.
Would you ever do a Love and Hip Hop?
That's an interesting question.
What was that? What Love and Hip Hop Houston was?
Oh yes.
If they come to you and they say, Jaye Valentine, I want to do a Love and Hip Hop thing, is that something?
I think and I say we because it would be a collective decision. We would consider the platform because you can't deny the exposure. But what I can deny is it may not match up well with my brand. So it would depend on what the storyline, if it feels like the right situation.
I like how you said it may not match up with my brand.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a lot of people, they'll come to me and say, Malone, I got this, I got that. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it's just not in your situation to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can come to me and say, well, Malone, I want to do something with baby wipes or something. I don't know, just something crazy like that.
Yes.
But it's just, it has to make sense. I'm a guy
has to make sense.
about business.
So you talk about collaborations. That's why on my EP I have no collaborations, and we are trying to establish me as an artist, me as a brand, and then when it makes sense, we'll have those collabos. Me and Jay will have our collabos. Me and Boss Lady Jay. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a strategy. It's a business. Branding is everything. If you don't know about it as a new artist, read about it. Ask somebody.
Hey, but in this day of age, I don't ever want to hear somebody say I didn't know.
Correct.
Like when I was growing up, there wasn't really. I mean, AOL was just coming in. So when I didn't have the Google. Now you have Google. Now you have YouTube. You can type in on YouTube, how do I do this? Or go on Google, how do I do this? How do I copyright my stuff? And everything else like
That's
that.
very true.
Because there's a lot of scammy people out here. There's people who will tell you and sell you stories like you wouldn't even believe.
That's true. Well, you can find them on the internet too, right? You know, I mean, the internet is good, and then there are bad things because it does expose you to people. I don't know how many emails we get a day of people. You want promo? You want this? Give me $1,000. You know, like it's always somebody trying to take your money, and they find you on the internet.
But here's what tripped me out about promoters, and especially club promoters. I say this all the time. Club promoters will scam you for their money, and then you see them the next day like ain't nothing happened.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't nothing happened.
So I've had similar situation. It wasn't club promoters, but the people just be careful out there because they thrive off of the passion you have as an upcoming artist, and they know you want to make it. They know you'll do almost anything, and they feed off of that. You know, and you got a lot of slick talkers out there, but that's always been the case. It's nothing new. You just have to be smart and surround yourself with good people, intelligent people that know what they're doing. And we all get done wrong, right? I mean, if you in this industry, there are a lot of, like you said, it's a lot of snakes out there. So you might get done wrong. Just, pray about it and keep stepping. You might have to go to court sometime.
Hey, that's real though. You do.
But keep that positive. Don't let people take your joy away from you. Real. I think that's important. I was just talking to my manager last night about, I see why artists are mean. That's a whole nother conversation. But I just say keep your joy. The world didn't give it to you, and the world didn't what? Take it away. They can't take it away.
Hey man. So. Hey, and the thing is, this is what I tell people all the time. There's a door. Mm-hmm. Not everybody in your homeboys, all that, can fit through that door. Only you can fit through that door at one time. Yep. Now, of course, you always gonna have people. Can I get with you? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But the fact is that if you went with me on my rise,
ooh, you better say it.
Then fall back. Yeah. That's all you gotta do.
You better say it.
That's all.
It's
real though, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the more success I gained, the more I saw people coming out the woodwork. Oh man, we used to kick it back in the day, man, like 5-6 years ago. But you ain't hit me up 5-6 years ago.
But let me tell you something though. I feel what you're saying, and as somebody who is I'm a very honest person and a very transparent person, I will say, but if they paying,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to keep business. I know how to keep it personal. Now, you might not be able to be on JV's team, but if you got a show, you can connect me with some money. So I'm never closing that door. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, let me ask you, before we get into Boss Lady Jay's song, let me ask you this. What's a good studio day for Jaye Valentine? What's a good studio day? Is it more like you finish all your tracks?
Yeah.
You get a good feature. What's a good studio day for Boss Lady? I mean, for
me,
Jaye Valentine.
wait, we could ask her the same question too. I want to hear that. It depends on what my goal was for the week. Because I sit down with my manager and it's like, okay, we need to get this done. We need to pick out these tracks, or we need to meet with this producer, or it depends on what my goal was for that week. You know what I mean? And if I finish what I set out to do that week, then I call myself a success.
What can we expect from Jaye Valentine? What can we expect from
Jay just gonna bring you some real R&B, some real artistry. I'm gonna be pushing my EP. It's called Spectrum. You have to check it out. Just expect some good artistry from me in the coming months.
Real.
Absolutely.
Anything big planned for the end of the summer? What you got going on?
I'm actually kind of working with my team right now, and we have a couple of shows or a few shows coming up. I'll be at that Houston Jerk Fest, y'all. That's September 10th. I'll be at the Hype Magazine meet and greet, and I'll be performing there as well in Houston. So that's August 27th. I'll be performing at the Pro-Am game at Fondy Center, National Anthem and halftime. So y'all check me out. I'm bringing a show. I'm bringing some entertainment. So check me out.
What can we expect when we see you perform?
Yes.
What are we looking for? What can we expect from the Jaye Valentine performance?
Oh my gosh. So I definitely try to bring creativity to it. I like to dance. I like theatrics. I like to sing live. So there aren't pre-recorded vocals. I'm singing live. I'll bring a band sometimes. It just depends on the venue and what they can actually hold, you know. But I do like to bring a show.
Okay. Are you approachable? You one of them type of girls where, you know, like some dudes, I don't know.
Well, you tell me, am I approachable?
You're cool with me.
Well, there you go.
You know,
there you go.
But my mindset is different from a lot of other
Sure.
cats, so.
No, I love to talk to people. I like to meet people because these are the people that make you as an artist. These are people that we want to buy your music and invest in your brand. So I want to meet you. I want to know your name. I want to follow you on IG. Just approach me.
So you follow back.
I'll follow back.
That's what's up. Any shout outs you want to give out to your fans, stalkers, lovers?
Absolutely. Shout out to all the people if they buy my music, and shout out to you, DJ Malone, for this opportunity. I walked up to you. I didn't know you. You didn't know me, and you were very approachable, very nice. So I think you're doing what DJs should do. You're trying to give artists platforms. So I thank you. Thank you very much.
I believe in good talent. And anybody that can come up to a person that, you know, they may not know or they may know or whatever the case may be, that shows me that you really want it.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
It's love for me to long.
Absolutely. Shout out to Chi-Town Urban Radio, the Fleet DJs, the Core 94. Y'all hit me up, DJ Valentine on Instagram. That's D as in the N, and J is spelled Jaye. All things J, DJValentine.com. You'll find all my social media outlets.
Okay. Definitely. Now, where do you see yourself in the next few years?
The next few years? Hopefully performing in the UK like I said I wanted to do.
Okay.
You know?
I'm gonna see you there.
Absolutely.
They send me a ticket. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I can come over water because
Yeah.
you know,
we'll send a boat for you.
Okay.
You know, and then hopefully you can accompany me to the Grammys too.
Okay. That's I'll be in the back. Just chill.
Just chilling. Okay.
They give me a pop and I'll be good.
A soda water.
Or they would say in Louisiana, a cold water.
Oh,
that's a cold drink.
Yeah, they say a cold drink. No, they say cold drink.
Drink.
I feel like every drink is a cold drink if you put ice in it. Why is that so? You know, it's cool. That'll be our next debate. Lingo.
Okay. Yeah. When you go next time you come up, I'm hoping that next time we talk, you're in Chicago, my way.
Oh, I would love to come.
Yeah.
Make sure it's the summertime.
Okay.
You see, I got my jacket on and it's.
That ain't gonna work in the winter. I can tell you that.
That's not gonna work.
No.
I gotta parka.
You gotta get a parka.
Eskimo.
Yeah. I'll send you some stuff.
Give me some pointers. Send me to the website. I can read them on it.
Yeah, because that wind gonna eat your job up. Can I get? I want to put you on the spot. But can I get a live drop from you? Because I love when singers come on and they can do live drops. So is there any way you can do a Chi-Town Urban Radio drop?
Like a Chi-Town Urban Radio drop? Just. All right.
You want me to kill the music?
Yeah, well, shout out to my boy, DJ Malone on Chi-Town Urban Radio. This is your girl, Jaye Valentine, y'all. Ow!
Hey, that's what it is right there, man. Jaye Valentine, do the Facebook, the Twitter, everything where they can find you.
Absolutely. So, y'all, it's really easy to remember. DJ Valentine is my Instagram. D is the end. J is spelled Jaye. And for all things J, check me out. DJValentine.com. It's links to everything.
Okay, definitely, man. Well, we're going to end the broadcast right here, people, but we're going to keep on going. You're probably going to see this on the exclusive content. Let's go ahead and finish out with this night only, because this has been a special night. This night only.
It has.
Right here on
Absolutely. We're making magic.
So definitely, man. Hey, until next time, make sure you guys stay in tune. We're going to take a week off. Tuesday we're going to be on, but after Tuesday, you won't hear from me until the 24th, which we're back in Chicago. I'm gonna take a little break off. Man.
Tell everybody how much fun you had in Houston, though.
Man, I'm gonna tell them about the Frenchies. I'm gonna tell them about, the swangers, the bangers, and one thing I will say about Houston. I love Houston. Y'all have your own culture, and I say this to everybody: people jack Houston style and the culture. If you really look at it, how people's music is sounding and stuff like that, the chopped and screwed, the syrup, the double cups or whatever, that all came from Houston. So,
y'all caught that right.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go ahead and after so people, let's go ahead and get into this last song. Jaye Valentine, this night only. Let's go.
This Chicago.
Taste of that. I'm looking at you when you're looking back. I peep that, don't hold back. If you put it in the middle, I'ma throw it back. Ooh, I know you like that. I'm stepping up to you like I own that. I'ma run that. I'ma show a little cutie how to hit that. Ooh.